We are still looking at the introductory aspects of inverse variation. So to illustrate what inverse variation means further, we'll look at this circle. If you look at this circle, we have circle A, for instance, and we have circle B. So we want to see what is happening there. So now we have equal angle here in this first circle. You see that the angle here is 72 degrees, here is 72 degrees, here is 72 degrees, here is 72 degrees, and here is 72 degrees. So now with this 72 degrees, we have been able to partition to create sectors now. This is a sector, this is another sector, this is another sector, this is another sector, this is another sector. So altogether, how many sectors do we have? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. So now when we have the angle 72 degrees, this gives us how many sectors? It gives us 5 sectors. Now, let's go to circle B. In circle B, you have lesser angle. The angle now you have is 36 degrees. So each of the angles here is 36 degrees. Then you see we have, let's see the sector is creating. This is sector 1, this is sector 2, this is sector 3, this is sector 4, this is sector 5, this is sector 6, this is sector 7, this is sector 8, this is sector 9, and finally this is sector 10. So you agree with me that here we have a smaller angle. Here you have 36 degrees, and this is giving us 10 sectors. So you see what is happening. You have bigger angle, smaller sectors. Here, smaller angle, bigger sectors. So the angle, if you use theta to represent an angle. So suppose I use theta to represent an angle. You see that this theta varies inversely. So the greater the theta, the smaller the sector. So we can say that this theta varies inversely with the number of sectors. Maybe we use n to represent the number of sectors. So you can say that theta varies inversely or is inversely proportional to the number of sectors. So this is an example of inverse variation. Then intuitively, something must be constant for this thing to happen. So for this kind of relationship to hold, there is something that must be constant. What is this? The total angle in the circle must be the same. So here you have the total angle here to be 360 degrees. Here it must be 360 degrees. So this must be constant for this kind of relationship to hold. So that if you want to expand this formula, so you can now say that theta, if you want to write it to remove the sign of proportionality or the sign of variation, you now say that this is equals to k over n. That is the same thing as saying k times 1 over n, because there must be a constant, and the constant is k. So you have this kind of thing if you remove the sign of variation. So this is practically what inverse variation is all about.